Covering news where you live, this is 5 News.
A Fayetteville workout studio is back open after a vehicle crashed into it and left 9 people hurt on Thanksgiving morning. It happened at Orange Theory on Joyce Boulevard. Investigators believe the driver was confused and didn't realize their car was in reverse. 8 of the injured had to receive medical care, but none of the injuries were life-threatening. The driver has not been arrested. Meanwhile, an advocacy group is aiming to make abortion legal again in Arkansas. The Group for AR People announced plans on Monday to form the Arkansans for Limited Government Committee. They say the initiative seeks to put a question about a constitutional amendment on the ballot to overturn the state's ban on abortion. Organizers with the committee say they're not trying to tell anyone how to feel about abortion as an issue. They say they're just trying to uphold personal liberty and healthcare decision making.
So what this language in the amendment would do would take that burden off of healthcare providers, allow them to be able to offer routine care options for their patients, and allow them honestly to get back to the business of being doctors and putting patients' well-being first. I know that's what I want when I go to the doctor.
Well, specifically, the amendment would prevent the state from restricting access to abortion within 18 weeks of conception or in cases of rape, incest, or when abortion is needed to protect the pregnant woman's life or health. And as colder weather starts blanketing the area, people will be looking to stay warm any way they can. Well, this morning, Fort Smith firefighters have some safety reminders after responding to 2 fires over the weekend. On Sunday morning on North 14th Street in Fort Smith, first responders put out a fire they say was started because someone was trying to keep warm. The Fort Smith fire chief says the house was vacant and boarded up, but someone had gotten into the basement and started the fire. The battalion chief says under no circumstances should a fire be set inside of a home to stay warm.
Use the resources that are available here locally. There are several resources for the homeless. They may have to follow some rules if they go and use those resources, but there are places that they can go to get out of the cold and stay warm at night.
2 firefighters were hurt while fighting this fire. Chief Bishop says one is already back at work while the other is out with a broken finger. Meanwhile, the fire department also saying the second fire, which happened on Garrison over the weekend, was first thought to be the same situation. However, an investigation is now ongoing as it's being labeled suspicious. Before we get to more news of the day, let's get a check of that weather with meteorologist Zach Scott. Hey, Zach.
Hey, Joe, looking to just try to get a little bit more comfortable outside. Today should be a little nicer than Monday. Monday was a little nicer than Sunday. Today we're looking at 50s, low to mid 50s across northwest Arkansas, sunshine, and we'll go with a southwest wind about 5 to 15 miles per hour. We'll lower it to about 5 to 10 miles per hour overall across the River Valley with mid to upper 50s and sunshine likely for our Tuesday. Wednesday, we're even warmer. We're going to make a run for lower to mid 60s across 5 country. Scattered higher level clouds will start to stream in southwest to northeast, so northwest Arkansas should overall see more sunshine through the day. We'll start to filter out a little bit more of that sunshine as we go through the afternoon. River Valley, Ouachitas, that's out ahead of our next storm system, which as we move through the day on Thursday is going to start to bring some wet weather in, some spotty shower chances early in the day, and then as we just continue to go through the morning, the afternoon, spotty showers northwest Arkansas, widespread rain becoming more likely through the day. River Valley, Ouachitas, and then showers spread into northwest Arkansas. We'll look for a lingering isolated shower chance as we go overnight into Friday morning. No severe weather expected. Some rumbles of thunder. Overall, best shot for a 1/2 inch to 1 inch northwest Arkansas, and we'll have a chance to go from a 1/2 inch to 1.5 inches as we go I-40 south. Joe?
All right, thanks for that, Zach. Well, it is Giving Tuesday, a global day of generosity. And today, the American Red Cross is asking for volunteers to make giving blood a holiday habit. The nonprofit says it needs thousands more donations per week to avoid what it calls an often invisible emergency. The Red Cross declared a national blood shortage back in September, citing a busy travel season and back-to-back climate disasters. While donations have increased since then, the organization says it still needs to collect 10,000 more units per week to meet patients' needs. A spokesperson says collecting blood during the holidays is a challenge.
Schools are closed, families are on vacation, people are attending functions, festive parties, and not really thinking about going out to their local blood drive. But there are still patients in the hospital that need blood to survive.
The Red Cross says the whole process for donating blood takes about 45 minutes to an hour from start to finish. If you'd like to give blood and platelets, you can make an appointment using the Red Cross Blood app or visit redcrossblood.org. Meanwhile, if you're looking for something fun to take the family out before it gets too cold again, the Holiday Express train rides are going on now at Creekmore Park in Fort Smith. The free event will run every Monday through Saturday from 5:30 to 8:30 up until December 23rd. And don't forget, the American Legion Auxiliary has a store open for the next few days at the Fayetteville VA. Now, they're giving veterans the opportunity to shop there for their loved ones free of charge. The VA store is open today and tomorrow. You can see those times here on your screen. Again, that's happening at the VA Hospital on North College Avenue in Fayetteville. Well, thank you for joining us here on this Tuesday. I'm Joe Ellison. Make sure to catch up with us again tomorrow right here for more news and weather. Have a great day.